Hi all, welcome back to Cardelian Moon. I'm Lisa. This is going to be your end of week reading, week ending, what are we on today? Thursday, 28, 29, 30, I don't know, 31st or the 1st of March. I should just have a look really, shouldn't I, and tell you for definite. Week ending the 31st of March. Organised. Okay, and this is going to be for all signs. And we will start with Aries, as they are the birthday month and also the first sign of the zodiac. But it's your birthday, Aries, so happy birthday to you all. I will be doing your birthday readings later this week and they will be uploaded. Before I actually get into it and start as such, there's no personal readings now left for March. In fact, there is nothing until mid-April to the third week in April, and there's only a few. So if you would like a personal reading, please go to the email in the description box below, and that will tell you well, email us. Sorry, I put Mercury's still in retrograde. Well, today, but we've got a bit of a shadow period going on. But anyway, yes, have a look in the description box below. You'll see our email there, and we will email you details. Okay, I've got it. Got it. Okay, we will email you details of the readings. A few of you have been come over to Instagram and have been using our emergency service, as I'm calling it, and I've been really pleased with those that we can help with that so far. That is still operational and up and running. So in an emergency, please feel free to follow us on Instagram and direct message us, and one of us will get back to you as quickly as possible. Okay, Aries, so we have got no more sleepless nights and no more bad dreams, which is good. But we have got feeling a little bit betrayed, possibly by a water sign. Your water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay. Now let's see if we can find out. Let me have a look. It's like someone has taken their love back from you, or someone has retracted an offer of love. This weekend, someone has emotionally stepped away from you. That's too many, my darlings. Someone has emotionally stepped away from you, but if this situation is giving you sleepless nights, it isn't anymore. And you're pleased that you're no longer having sleepless nights, but you're still feeling a little betrayed. So, like, so some of you may have been ghosted. Okay, I've got it. Some of you may have been ghosted. That one. I think you're going to have to be patient and wait and see what transpires here. Hang on, let me just get you one more, my darlings. Okay, I've got it. Yeah, there's a secret waiting to come out here. There's a secret they need to tell you. I'm not seeing a third party situation. I can pull another 2 cards, one from each, just to see. But okay, that one. Okay. Yeah, someone is definitely pulled away from you. He's either ghosted you, has blocked you, is not responding to any messages you may be sending them. Give me one more, please. No, okay. But it's because they've got a secret. There's something that needs to come to light. Okay. Thank you. All right, both of them. It could be that they've got... they could be a bit of a player. I'm not going to lie. They could be a bit of a player. It could be that they have got some... There's something bipolar-y going on here, okay, with them. There's... I hate to say it, but there is a sort of drug addiction going on here. We've got a drug addiction, a drink addiction, possibly a sex addiction. I'm feeling they're more a bit of a player. They like to come in, create a bit of trouble, and then vamoose, so to speak. Yeah. There is a secret that's going to come to light, though. There is something. You're going to hear something. Something is going to come to light. And I feel you're actually going to feel better off without them in the long run. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. There is. They're going to try and shift the blame of this entire situation onto you somehow. Oh, but don't worry, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. It will come back to bite them in the bum. Yeah, this is nothing you've done that I can see. This is them. This is them wrestling with their own demons. All right, my lovelies. So yeah, if someone's not talking to you at the moment, if someone's sort of emotionally pulled back from you and they're no longer communicating with you, this is their demons they're playing with. I think some of them are finally admitting they've got a problem, if I'm honest. And I do feel it's a bit sneaky, because what they're going to do is they're going to turn around and say, well, actually, it's you that made me this way, which is horlicks, because no one affects anyone that much unless someone wants to be affected that much. So that means it falls back on them, so to speak. You know, people can only upset us, offend us, or annoy us if we give them power to, if that makes sense. So, but there is, I think they've finally admitted they've got a problem, and they're going to let you know that they've got a problem eventually. They may not let you know by the weekend, they may. But if someone's not speaking to you at the moment, that is why. They're struggling with their own demons at the moment, and they've finally admitted that they've got like an alcohol problem, drug problem, some sort of addiction or addictive behaviour or obsessive behaviour, or maybe a mental health issue, and they're going to come to you with it. But they will try and say, oh, you know, you got me into this stage, but it's not true. It's not true at all. All right, my lovely. So but they are going to come to you and let you know what the SP is. But I don't think it'll be by this weekend. Okay, Aries. Sorry, that's not the greatest thing in the world, but at least you know where you stand. Pre-warned is pre-armed, as we like to say. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we got for you, my little angels. I always think of my mate down the pub when I do Taurus now. My new friend Colin is a Taurus. Let's see where we're at. One more on this, and then I'll shuffle them ones, Taurus, and we'll see where we're at for you. Darling, can you stop jogging my chair, my darling? Honey? Wait, you. Stop jogging my chair, please. There's a good boy. Video's here as well, look. A pair of them. Stuck to me like glue. Tempy, my other cat, is out chasing men. I think that tends to be her routine. And then eventually she comes home doing the walk of shame, as always, a few days later, and then sleeps for 2 days. I must be the only person in the Essex who's got a cat who's a complete slacker. Right, Pisces, no, not Pisces, Taurus, sorry my lovelies. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. Taurus, what have we got? Week ending the 31st. Okay, there's one. Brand new start, leap of faith, stepping out. Where are we going? Where are you going, Taurus? What are you doing? Putting your faith in something and taking a big step towards it. Big changes. Interesting. Some of you are returning to studying. You're thinking about returning to studying. Some of you, okay, I've got that. Thank you. Some of you are looking inside and thinking, I need a new way to sort my finances out, a new way to get money coming in. And like I said, some of you are thinking of going back to some sort of studying or something. But there's a brave new leap. Some of you may be taking, moving away from one situation and moving towards a Virgo. far too many, sorry. Let's see what else. Oh, really? Okay, there's definitely some, well, there's definitely some love affair coming in someone's way for a specific Taurian. I don't know who. Possibly moving overseas to be with them, or moving somewhere quite far to be with them. But one of you, at least, is rushing towards either a Virgo or a possible Gemini. Well, actually, there's a few signs here, if I'm honest. But some of you have been hoping and wishing and hoping this love affair comes to light, and it is. And it's everything. It is absolutely everything. Spiritually fulfills you, emotionally fulfills you, financially, passionately, all of those things. All of those things it fills you with. Okay, all right. There's been some, again, some obsessive behaviour. This is, some of you might be dealing with an Aries. There's some obsessive behaviour going on in their reading as well. But there's been some obsessive behaviour. This is coming to an end for someone now. And there is there is news coming in about someone changing their ways, cleaning up their act. Okay. Okay. And it's a secret. It's been a secret. It's been hidden from you. There's a truth. There's a truth, a clarity, a news about someone changing their way. Someone who's been quite possibly narcissistic coming their way. But there's a secret. There's still a secret to be unfolded here. Hang on. Let me have a look for you. I'm curious for you, Taurus. Where? No? Yes? No? Okay. Sorry. Some of you know my spirit goes in my ears and they go, that one. And I'm like, what one? And that one. Okay. Yeah. We've definitely got the season's changing for you, so to speak. Okay, you are definitely taking a leap of faith into something new, and I feel you're sort of throwing caution to the wind and going, you know what, I am tired of trying to work out what's going on here. I am tired of trying to sort that out. You are thinking about it, and you've withdrawn yourself back, and you're letting fate dictate the next sort of path for you, so to speak. But destiny and fate is going to reveal a secret to you about someone who was quite narcissistic, quite obsessive in their behaviour or in their mentality. Okay, and this is going to ignite a new passion within you for something I feel you're going to do that could bring you in money. Almost in like a caring field, you know, like I'm not saying this is what happened, but say you heard someone died of a drug overdose. I'm not saying this is what's happened, but I'm saying, say hypothetically, say that's what happened. Like someone you knew, you heard, you didn't even know they was into drugs and they've died of a drug overdose, something like that. You're now going to set up a charity or some sort of organisation that helps people in them kind of situations. You know, you're going to, something that is going to set you up in the future, because you can run charity organisations and be paid for them. But I feel you're going to do something that is going to help people, but at the same time, keep a roof over your head, if you know what I mean. But there is definitely and I'm not saying it's that someone's died, but there is definitely a truth about someone who is narcissistic or not that great towards you, and there's a secret coming out about them. And I feel if it's not an actual person, it's finally putting to bed a situation that has been toxic for you. Okay, Like there's one more thing that's going to come to light, and it's like, oh, thank God, now that's been said, I can actually lay this toxic situation to bed. I can move on. I can restart my life again how I want to do it. And you will, without a shadow of a doubt. Paddy, stop it. Yeah, and you're going to be working on your own finances. You're going to be deciding what it is you want to do. Like I said, some of you may be thinking of going back to school or college or some sort of higher education, some sort of diploma. But some of you are thinking, let fate decide. But fate is coming in with a message, a truth, a clarity, something that will, a secret that will end any sort of toxic relationship or some narcissistic person you may have been dealing with, or some sort of toxic situation, and you can properly move on now with clear conscience, clear mind, clear head, all of that. So good for us. Good news. Okay, let's see what we have for the home team, Geminis. That's all my gems. All my sisters and brothers. Oh. See what we got. See what we got for us. Oh, sorry, I'm slamming the cards around a bit again today. Gemini. What have we got for our Geminis? Weekend in the 31st of March 2019. What messages do we have for our Geminis? Oh, don't fall on the floor. Oh, we got a few financial worries. Go figure. Well, you live in England, you'll know that tomorrow's meant to be Brexit Day. So that explains a lot financially for everyone, I think. Okay, what else have we got for our Geminis? Yeah, some of you have been trying to get set off the ground work-wise, or working on a project within work, and you're trying to get the ball rolling, or you could be doing something for yourself, like, you know, an independent business or something like that, and it's not taken off as quick as you anticipated or hoped. It's kind of gone a bit, I don't want to say flatlined as in end of, but it has kind of gone a bit, sorry, my tumble dryer has got its anti-crease mode on, so it will kick in every so often. Too many, but you want that one, okay. Yeah, and you feel like you're dealing with this all on your own. So if it isn't your own business, okay, you feel like you've been left to deal with it all on your own. And I think I've got a flipper. Nope, I'm just seeing things. And the thing is, you've been putting work into this. It's been a bit of a battle. If it isn't work related, then you're definitely dealing with an earth sign. You're Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, all right, along them lines. And it's been a bit of a battle, and you're feeling a little defeated by it, but you haven't completely given up yet. You feel like you've probably lost the battle, but not the war. All right, so like I said, if it's work or if it's an earth sign you're dealing with, you do feel like you're not really putting the work into it anymore, or you can't put the work into it anymore because it's only you that seems to be putting the work into it. So whether this is a relationship or work situation, that's where you're at. It's only you that's been putting the work in, or and you're like, you feel a bit defeated and deflated about it, but not like that. Okay, it's not, oh, woe is me. It's like, okay then, fine, lost the battle. Okay, if that makes sense. If my analogies make sense. Let's see what else we got for us, my lovelies. See what else we're at. Come on, Mercury. Kick in, babe, kick in. Kick in's going the right way, please. It is today. It finally stops being in retrograde. I probably still won't be able to speak for another week or two. Sometimes it takes a while to get his ass back into gear, doesn't it? Okay, what else do we have for our Geminis? Week ending the 31st of March 2019, please. Fast communication coming in real soon. Things speeding up. That's good. Especially if it's anything to do with this earth sign or this work situation. Okay. Some more messages for that one. Okay, my loves. Yeah, and it is patience that's needed here. The communication is going to start coming in, but we're still going to have to be patient. I don't think it is going to... Or we're going to get a message, you know, and it's going to say, look, bear with us, it's coming. Bear with us, it is coming. So whether this is the promise of a relationship, or whether this is, like I said, something to do with work, what we're hoping for is coming, and we're going to be told that it's coming, but it's like, just give us a little more time, just, okay. But we're still going to be thinking of options. It's coming. Give us some time. Be patient with me, please. You know, I know you've given up a lot for us to get, like, or for us, or for this to get where it's at. But we're pondering whether it's worth the thing. We're pondering whether it's worth the continued input. I could be dealing with a Capricorn. This card follows me everywhere. Don't matter what deck I'm using. It follows me everywhere. Right, so you could either be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn. Okay. Or it could be, like I said, a work situation. And there's someone above you who has been putting the mockers on it. I feel, though, for the tail end of this reading, with the last of the cards that I've pulled out, this is about a choice either between a Leo and a Capricorn. Or another earth sign, Taurus or Virgo. But there is communication coming in from one or both of them very, very soon, saying, just bear with me, almost there, almost home. If it's a work situation, it's also, bear with us, it's nearly there. It's nearly where you want it to be. Don't get too confused. Don't get too lost now. Don't give up hope. Some of you may think, you know what, I'm done. I am just going to go out and have a bloody good drinking binge. Don't. That's not going to help the situation. But yeah, we've definitely got messages or news or a Capricorn or a Leo chatting to us about being patient and bearing with us and not to give up hope, not to get too confused. I feel there could be a mixed message from one of these. If we're talking about people, if it's a work situation, it's higher up the ladder that's fucking up the system. If you're self-employed, there's someone trying to put the mockers on it. But if you make the right decision and don't get too confused or lost within your own thoughts, it'll be fine. It will be fine. But some of us have got an option. Some of us have got an option, darlings. Let's see how the weekend pans out, my darlings. See how the weekend pans out. Okay, Cancerians, let's see what we got for you. What do we have for our Cancerians? Week ending the 31st of March 2019. What do we have for our Cancerians, please? One more, okie doke. Split the deck, okay, will do. Okay, what do we have for our Cancerians, please? Week ending the 31st of March 2019. Oh, we are happy and sitting in our own power. Go you. Go you, my gorgeous ones. We are quite happy sitting there playing king. Well, you are a king. Or queen. But you are happy within your own power at the moment. And you're waiting on something to come in. What are you waiting on? What are you expecting this weekend? Now, I've got sleepless nights come up. I think, because some of you are doing night work and you're waiting to hear if you're on call or doing night work, or some of you are partying the night away. Oh, I see. Some of you are pondering and waiting for a dream or something along them lines to tell you how to approach someone with love. With love. Some of you want to make a move towards someone and you're praying divine intervention is going to come to you in a dream. This is something you've been hoping for. This is something you have been emotionally working on as well. Hey, don't start on me. Oh, okay, I see why. Yes. We are definitely thinking about love here, Cancer, aren't we? Definitely thinking about love. You've been putting a lot of work into it, a lot of effort into it, a lot of thought into it. And you're just waiting for the universe to give you the sign to go ahead. Some of you might be heading towards a Leo. But the thing is, you are finding the strength. And I do think the strength, actually, for it is going to come to you in a dream. I do feel that. I feel while you're laying in bed trying to go to sleep, or while you're actually asleep, you dream and the answer comes to you on how to tell someone how you feel about them, to make this move towards them, to make this to take this emotional first step. I do feel that is where you're going to get your strength. But emotionally, you've been building up to it. Emotionally, you've been working really hard towards it. Oh, I see. And you're doubting it because there's been a knockback. This may be someone that's knocked you back before. But you haven't quite let go of them, which is why you want to head back towards them. That one. Pans out, guys. Pans out. I'd say go for it. Whatever the idea is that comes to you in a dream, Cancerian, I'd say go for it. Don't back down. Don't back down when you're going for it either. Once you decide to move forward with it, move forward with it. Keep moving forward with it. Because it will pan out. Partnerships and alliance, look. It will pan out for you. Interesting weekend for you guys. Very interesting weekend for you guys. Hey, if you play it right and do it right, you might even get lucky. You never know. Never know. Who are we on now, Barley? Are we on Leo? Hello. Hello, sausage. Are we on Leo? Don't kiss the cat, you don't like it. Okay, Leos. Let's see what we have for you for the weekend. Week ending the 31st of March 2019. What do our Leos have coming up this weekend? What can our Leos expect? Any words or advice for them? That's a lot, my darlings. Okay, possibly someone may find out someone's pregnant. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. There may be a Gemini coming towards you. Okay. Something they want to say. Wow. Okay, hang on a minute. You've got a lot going on here. Give me a sec. Okay. Could be a Gemini. It could be a Cancerian. Okay, but someone is thinking of heading towards you and taking a leap of faith on you. I feel this could be... sorry, not just Gemini, it's also Aquarius or Libra, okay, or Cancerian we got here. But someone is wanting to make a move towards you, or you are wanting to make a move towards them. It may be that you feel someone needs to hear some home truths, but I still feel it's someone actually wanting to return to you. Someone wanting to return to you, Leo. Either, like I said, either a Cancer. They want to take a leap of faith with you again. They don't feel things are working out on their own. They don't feel they can manage to get things done on their own. Interestingly enough. Sorry, I was just checking saying it was a bit... Yeah. Checking for flippers and that. Anyway. Well... Haha, caught ya. Someone wants to be your queen. Someone wants to... They believe they can only make things work, and they feel they can only get things done if you're part of it, because when you're with them, they feel more confident within themselves. They feel more able, they feel a stability with you that they're not feeling with someone else, but they can't feel with somebody else. And I think they believe if this is someone returning, which it may well be, like I said, I do feel it is someone returning. Like I said, they can't find that with someone else. They feel they can only get that with you, that stability, and they're not too sure how you're going to react to the news, which is why it's a bit of a leap of faith for them. And they may come in a rather jovial manner. You know, like banter and having a laugh and a joke, and it all being just light-hearted and giggly. Leo, but they come back, so they just cannot find that stability on their own. They just feel they can't work on things on their own. They feel they need to be with you in order for this to work. Maybe that's two though. And you had a funny feeling they were going to come back. And you had a funny feeling they were going to get in contact again. It's like you've been waiting for this day, Leo. Either that or you're going to contact them, but I still feel it's them contacting you. Or you're thinking of contacting them. But they're going to come back. They're going to come back with a new honesty. Yeah, a brand new honesty. Any more? Give me some more for my Leo, please. One or two more at least. Thank you. Yeah, because they're like I said, they've just not been managing. They've been, without you, they felt very confused. They've not really known what to do. This bit of air, sorry, is driving me mad. That's it. They've been, they do feel like blinded without you. Like they can't seem to make a decision without you. They just can't. They can't seem to make any sort of decision if you're not part of it or involved. What one? No? Okay. One more? One more then for our Leo, please. So yeah, they're coming back. They want a new start. They want it to be very honest and upfront. Yeah, because they're trying to juggle things on their own, and they're trying to make things balanced. They're trying to get the equilibrium right within their life, and without you, it just doesn't feel like that. There's a lot of changes afoot for you this weekend, guys. A lot of changes, and I feel there's been a lot of changes in them as well, mentally, spiritually, maybe financially, but yeah, there's been a lot of changes in them, and there's a lot of changes coming your way regarding this person coming back to you, because they just do not feel stable without you. So look out for a message. Like I said, could be an air sign or a Cancerian or an earth sign. Be quite a lot actually. But anyway, yeah. Messages coming in. Someone just cannot cope without you, my darlings. Right. Oh my Leo. Virgo. Virgo, let's see what we got for you, my lovely, nearly said my lovely little virgins. Sorry. Though Virgo is represented by virgins, the virgin, so to speak. But well, there might be a virgin out there, I'm sure. I'm doubtful, if I'm honest. Sorry, I am. But yeah, there may be one. If you are, welcome. Not one here. I don't know what I can't say. It's pretty obvious I'm a mum. At least I'll stop talking. Okay. Right, what have we got for our Virgos, please, for week ending the 31st of the 3rd, 2019? What can we expect? Any advice? What have we got? Virgos, please, week ending 31st of March 2019. All you've got a bitch in your mists. Sorry, it was no nicer way of putting that. Well, there probably was, but I didn't. Oh, okay. We have got someone gossiping and backstabbing around you. Why are they trying to cause you so much grief? Oh, darling, someone has got... Okay. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a air sign, okay, or a water sign. So you've got your Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you have got your Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay. Now this may be someone you've just started seeing, but for some reason they have got the living ump. Now it may be that if they're an air sign, or a water sign, so I know both of them have been affected quite badly by the retrograde. It might be that they've been a bit bitchy and moody and bleh, right? And it's I don't want to say it's just because Mercury has been in retrograde, but it certainly would have helped. All right, it definitely would have helped. So this may be a new loving. Okay, and that one. Well, let me take it then. Earth signs are plaguing me at the moment. Okay. And they... No, this isn't about another person. This is about people gossiping. We've had gossiping. People have been gossiping about you, or gossiping about a new relationship you may be partaking in. Okay, someone is being really, really bitchy about it. Someone feels you don't deserve this new relationship. If you started a new relationship, yeah, you've got people talking behind your back, my lovelies, this weekend. Though to be fair, if I were you, I would just rise above it, because it's quite catty, and it's either to do with a new relationship you're in or a current relationship you're in. Someone you're thinking of, or a relationship you're thinking of starting. Or the fact that you know someone likes you. This energy around you at the moment, what's going on around you at the moment, it really is childlike, bitchy cattiness. You know? Give me some advice for our Virgo, please. And what they can do about this childlike behaviour that's going on around them. What can they do this weekend about this? Oh my God, it's just so shallow, this gossiping cattiness. I mean, it is always, it's almost like, when I say childlike, I mean proper childlike, like he said, she said, that sort of crap. Oh, it's just complete bullshit, Virgo. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just, it's pretty pathetic. It comes from jealousy, as I thought. It comes from jealousy, from someone not being happy within their own skin. This bitchy person is just very envious, manipulative. You know it. You know it. You're not. Look, I've literally. The High Priestess has come out twice, literally. Basically, intuitively, you know this person's an idiot. You are more than capable of rising above the shit that they're trying to bring your way. You've got this. I'm not worried about you, Virgo. You have got this. You're like gone. Like, oh, you're like a little fleck of ash off a cigarette on me. Look, oh, you've gone, and then disintegrated into nothing. I don't feel. What do you need? Come here and sit down until I finish, please. Come sit down. It's a good boy. Yeah, they're not phasing you. And bless them, they are trying, but it's really, yeah. If anything, the only thing it's going to do is you change your perception of them, because I think for a while you saw them in a different light. You saw them as a more stable friend, as a more as someone you could rely on, and now you're seeing them for what they really are, and it's this bitchy, cattive, petty jealousy. Bleh. And like I said, it's real childlike. It's real stamping her feet and pouting her lips because you've got something they want, or they've offered you to be in a relationship, and you're like, sorry, you've put someone in the friend zone or something along them lines. Do you know what I mean? And it is literally stamping feet, pouting her lips, throwing toys out the pram routine. You know what I mean? And you're like, well, you know what I mean? That was a close escape or whatever, or I see them for what they are now, and I'm all right without you. Off you go. Gone. Yeah. And once they're gone, once you've flipped them off, happiness. Complete happiness. Yeah, they're trying, bless them, but A, they ain't a patch on you, and B, you're far too spiritually strong. Far too much in your own element. Far too much knowing exactly who you are for them to have any effect on you at all, Virgo. None whatsoever. I feel like that MC Hammer, was it MC Hammer? You can't touch this. Can't touch it. That song, if you know what I mean. Oh God, did the Article 13 come in? Am I allowed to mention a song now? I'm not sure. If one day you look and this video is not here, it's probably because I mentioned the song and hummed a line of it or something. Double parrot all over again. Political correctness has gone totally out the window. I don't care what anyone says. Right, who have I done? Virgo. So now we are on Libra. Sorry, I thought I saw a spider. Okay, Libra, what's going on here? Right, some of you... okay, I'm connecting with a Libra who is possibly going through a divorce. Sorry. Okay. Let me just get some more. Yeah, so this Libra I'm connecting with. Oh, okay. Okay, he's going through a divorce, but you're not too sad about it, by the looks of things. And if there's been some hassle or trouble with it, do not fear, because what you wanted out of this divorce, you get. You definitely get. And I think some of you even get the house. If you were after the house, you got the house. Because I feel that is a very, that's like your sanctuary. Not sanctuary, far too big a word. Your safe haven, your little castle. You know how they say, like, everyone's home is their castle. It's like your little castle. And that's what you really wanted, because you're happy there. So if you were after the house, I feel some of you will have got the house. Will have got the house and what you wanted. But yeah, we got the 10 of Cups. So though you're going through this divorce, you literally stride out of it, head held high, dignity intact, emotionally happy, emotionally free, everything you want, emotionally fulfilled, totally and utterly emotionally fulfilled. See, some people see divorces as a bad thing. I think if your relationship isn't working and it's making you both sad and it's making you both ill, get out of Dodge. Because in my humble opinion, not that anyone's asked, but you're going to get it anyway, marriage came around when we didn't live past the age of 35. So as far as I'm concerned, it is way outdated. I think you should get married for like 10 years now, max. And then if you want to get married for another 10 years, you have a little ceremony or you sign another little contract or something. Because let's be honest, even in marriage nowadays, everyone else is involved. You know, by the time you have the lawyers and the registrar and, you know, to get the life insurance done, the insurance people are then involved, you know, whereas it should just really be about the love of two people. Not about all this paperwork and contracts and signing your life away and handing money over to other people just because you're in love with someone. Okay, I'll get back down off my soapbox now. Okay, Libra, let's see what else we got for you coming up for the week ending. Okay, the 31st. Moving on without care in the world. Wind in your hair. Happy as Larry. Week ending 31st of March 2019. I feel you're flying free. I feel after this divorce, you are, and you know, you get, you know, it gives you the results you want. You are flying free. You're like a bird soaring, you know, you are up there in the skies, feeling the warmth of the sun on your body, you know, and just as happy as Larry. As happy as Larry. And then you're going to take a little break on your own. Okay, you're going to take yourself off on a little trip. And yeah, you're going to look back. What you're going to do is you're going to look back and say, lesson learned. Okay, lesson learned. I know what's happened here. I realise what it's got. I've learned the lesson I'm meant to learn from it. You know, and you're basically going to pour a glass, toast to the past gone by, and then realise that it's up to you now. It's how you want your life to be. It's what you want to do. And you're going to start saying, right, I would like my life to go in this route, and I would like to do this, 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 this. And you're literally going to work out what it is you want to do, and you're off. But you are flying free. You're, like I said, I think you're going to take a little trip away on your own or something like that. Or give yourself like a long weekend somewhere by the coast or something like that. You're going to sit down all serenely, literally, I'm not saying you're actually going to meditate, but, and you're going to think back on what your marriage was like or what your partnership was like. And then you're going to go, okay, right, yep, I see what happened there. I see where it went wrong. I see this, I see that. I see the good times. I see the bad times. I see everything that happened and transpired and how it made me feel emotionally, how it possibly made my ex feel emotionally. And I am going to toast to the good times, and I'm moving on free. I'm moving on free, no clear conscience, clear mind, emotionally stable, and do what it is I want to do. Very good, Libra. Very, very good. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we got for you. Oh, itch. What's that in my mouth? Sorry, I just felt like there was something in my mouth. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Scorpio. Let's see what we got for you, my lovelies. What messages or advice do we have for our Scorpios, please? Week ending the 31st of the 3rd or March 2019. One more, okie doke, we'll do. Split the pack, okay, we'll do. Okay, what have we got for our Scorpio, please? Week ending the 31st of March 2019. There's quite a few. I don't think that's theirs. I still don't think that's theirs. Okay. Argument. Right. Okay. Because some of you are a little bit worried. There's been some change in your finances. Some of you are a little worried about this, or you've been having some hassle with a earth sign. Your earth signs are earth signs are everywhere. Your earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. Some of you feel like you've literally become the beast of burden for either this sign or this work situation. I'm not saying you feel someone's treating you like an arse. I'm saying there is some struggles financially or work-wise, or with a possible earth sign. I think it is coming down from a boss. I think there's some boss or someone who you look up to who's putting pressure on you regarding something at work. Something at work hasn't shifted as it was meant to. And the pressure is coming down on high to you. For some reason, my guys, my darlings. You're trying to restore the balance to this. Well, obviously the fat cat's just sit in their office and do jack shit, obviously. But yeah, the Scorpio I'm connecting with, this is... Could be a Sagittarius comes in to give you a hand. Bizarre. Your weekend is literally going to do a... Because it's going to start... I think it's going to start with a shitty Friday, all right? Where at work the boss is, you know, the ones that sit at the top, like I said, the fat cats and do nothing, and they're going to put all this weight on you, okay? And it's going to be, get this sorted out, get that sorted out, blah, 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 blah. Then comes Saturday, believe it or not, the scales go from this heaviness at work to, like the heaviness literally, you literally throw it over your shoulder pretty much, you know, like, it's like, fuck that, that's Friday, go. And you restore some balance and equilibrium within your own home life, and you go out and you have a great time by those things. There's happy news or something coming into the home, which really which drowns out Friday for you, because Friday does appear to be crappy. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. I would also suggest, now I don't normally do this, but I would also suggest if you are in a country that does the national lottery or lotto numbers or whatever it is you call it, I would actually suggest buying a ticket for Saturday. Just saying. Not saying it's going to be millions, but I would suggest buying a ticket for Saturday. It's really weird how your reading has come out in days. Really, really weird. But it has. It's come out in days. So yeah, Friday, shit, work, arsehole, right? Boss is an arsehole. Work is crap. Feel like you're, you know, everyone just basically piles the crap on you. Saturday, great day. Family, friends, love, happy, great emotions, da 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 da, possible windfall. So get yourself booked in on the lottery. Some of you may be spending it with the Sagittarius. Scorpio. Well, let's see if the cards are going to give me a Sunday for it. I'll tell you what, I'll take 2 from each deck. Right, so as you've given me days, do you want to give me a rough idea what Sunday is going to be like for our Scorpios then, please, as you have decided to give us days? That one? Oh, are we hanging? Interesting. Just when you think it was all done and dusted, and I think this could be because you're thinking about work, someone is going to come forward and give you a hand. I'm curious to see what happens for you when I do the Monday readings now, which are the beginning of the week readings. Curious to see what transpires for you now. Yeah, someone at home is going to come through with a snip bit or yeah, you're thinking about work, like when you go back to work on Monday, and someone is going to come forward and go, I've got your back on this, don't stress. Because you're almost, it gets to Sunday afternoon and you're like, oh no, it's Monday, and I've just remembered all the shit that was going down on Friday, you know, and someone sweeps in. I think it's someone within your family. They're like, well, what if you do it like this, or what if you say this, or I think it's more, what if you do it this way? Some sort of financial advice, and it's someone within your family unit. I'm really curious. I can't wait till Monday now to see what's going on with you, Scorpio. But yeah, someone is going to come in and say to you, this is what needs to be done. Yeah, and then no one can take anything away from you. No one can take anything away from you with regards to your work. Interesting. So shit day Friday at work, boss is an arse, okay, or whoever you work with is an arse. Saturday, good day, lovely day, family, friends, really cool, lovely, very, very happy day. Might even be sunny, who knows, could be dealing with a Sagittarius, like I said. Things feel balanced, fine, calm, everything's happy, possible win on the lottery. And like I said, don't normally say that, but I'm just saying it's possible, okay? So you might want to get a lottery ticket. Then on Sunday, when you're thinking, oh dear God, I've got to go back to work, and just when you think all hope is lost, someone who you know, someone within your circle says, well, have you thought of doing it this way? Or something along them lines. And it's like, bing, eureka sort of moment, you know, and they help you with this, you know, and that's it. No one can touch you at work after that. No one can touch you. They can't take anything away from you when you go back to work Monday. That's what I am saying, and that is what I am seeing. So very, very interesting, and very, very interesting weekend for you, Scorpio. Right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got for our Sagittarius. Week ending 31st of the 3rd, 2019. What do we have for our Sagittarius, please? Been home all day, no one's messaged me. It's now 7 p.m. at night, just gone 7 p.m. at night, and there's 6 missed messages and 2 missed phone calls. Not word from anyone all day then. I was billion nomads all day. Okay. Sagittarius, please. Week ending. So end of week reading. Week ending the 31st of the 3rd, 2019. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? That's quite a lot, guys. That's definitely far too many. Someone's partying though. That's all I've got to say. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Week ending 31st of 3rd, 2019. 31st of 3rd, 2019. Okay. Some of you may be taking a little weekend away. That's a lot. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries. There's changes. Changes with an Aries. Or changes with someone you look up to. What is going on here? Give me another card. Could be dealing with a Cancerian. Or an Aries, Sagittarius, or someone who you see as a higher authority, someone who you look up to, possible father figure, something along them lines. But there is, hang on, let me get another one just to clarify. I don't want to speculate. Give me a sec. Give me one more, please, for our Sagittarius. Okay. I will be with you, okay? It's just because there's a contradiction here, so I just want to double check before I actually articulate it to you, Sagittarius. Please just bear with me a second. Okay. Nearly done. Bear with me. This could be a love situation, okay, for some of you. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries, or it may be a father figure, or it could even be a husband, okay, or someone who you look up to, who you are emotionally close to, all right? And all right, look, there's I'm really sorry, but there is no easy way for me to say this, okay? Some of you may get news that someone you looked up to, maybe male, maybe female, may have passed over the weekend. I'm really sorry. Really, really sorry to have to tell you that. It would definitely have been someone you loved or had emotion for. I'm really sorry. I'm just saying that's not going to be for everyone, obviously. That is probably just for one specific Sagittarius person, and I'm really, really sorry that is what's there. All right, that is what is happening for someone, and I'm really, really sorry. Honestly, seriously, sorry for your loss. It's not nice to hear that about anyone. Now, the yin and yang of life, because we've now got a new birth. Someone is waiting to hear on a birth. Someone's life is changing because there is a baby coming. So some of you, oh God, one of you has, oh my God, I hate this, sorry, is losing someone, and one of you is gaining someone. I mean, it may very well be the same person. May very well be the same Sagittarius person that I'm connecting with. But there are changes, big changes within a emotional group, an emotionally connected group. That one. Some of you will find out your partner is pregnant, which is good news. For some of you, it is going to be your spouse, well, this one Sagittarius person I'm thinking of who's got the person passing, it is your spouse. I'm really sorry. I never, ever normally talk about things like that, but it is here as plain as day. It cannot be ignored. and I'm just really, really sorry. But there is a birth. And like I said, this could be all happening for the same Sagittarian. But there is a birth coming. There is new strength to be found in this new life. A new strength to be found. And this is a long awaited pregnancy as well, which is good. It's good. Sorry, I'm just still quite low about the bad news bit. Sorry, I apologise. But yes, the birth. There is definitely a birth between a loving couple, which brings newfound strength to the entire unit, to everyone that's emotionally involved, and it is a wish finally fulfilled. I feel this pregnancy has been a long time coming, possibly due to some mild health issues, possibly like polycystic ovaries or something like that. Well, that's depending how severe it is, depends how mild it is. I'm not saying polycystic ovaries is mild by any sense of the word, but yeah, for some reason it's the pregnancy wasn't happening, and it's been long waited for, and it is finally here now. At least there is some good news there. Babies are always good news. Babies are lovely. Babies bring us a new sense of life, a new sense of being, a new way to look at the world. Babies are all good. But for that Sagittarian who's losing someone, my deepest condolences. I'm really sorry. Really, really sorry. Capricorn, let's see what we got for you, my lovelies. Capricorn, what do we have for our Capricorn's week ending the 31st of March 2019. 31st of March 2019. What can our Capricorns expect? One more. Okay, split the deck. Okay, I gotta be more. 8. Okay, one of them and then split the deck. Okay. Yeah, good on. I'm doing as I'm told. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Right, Capricorn, what do we have for you, my lovelies? Week ending 31st of the 3rd, 2019. What do we have for our Cappies, please? Boss man. Big boss man. Is it you? Are you the big boss man? That one? That one. What one? What one? Oh, someone is feeling like a boss because of a love offer that's coming in. Someone has approached you with a love offer and you're like, I think it's because you've got your sexy on, Caps. Some of you have got your sexy on and someone is seeing you and they're like, I'll have a bit of that, if you don't mind. Come on, give me some more for Caps this weekend, please. Interesting. Hang on. You sneaky little devil. I can see why you're the devil card now. You sneaky little devil. You have been playing the waiting game here with this person, and you thought, if I'm patient, and if I play this right, and if I'm a little, not sneaky in a bad way, sneaky in a cheeky way, they'll come to me. I know they'll come to me because I know they love me, I know they like me, I know they fancy me, I know whatever it is you want to say they know. And you're right, you cocky little so-and-so, you are right. Because they are coming. Well played, Cappy, well played. Well played. You've been a boss in that one, without a shadow of a doubt. And yeah, you just sat there like a king. You knew it would transpire this way. You knew karma. You knew it was destined. That's what it is. You knew it was destined, and you knew exactly how to play it to get it to play out the way it's playing out this weekend. You knew there'd be some bumps during it. You knew it'd be a bit up and down. You knew it might be a bit hit and miss. You've been sneaky. I take my hats off to you because it's a really good plan. What you done was really good, really clever, and it has paid off. You were a little deceptive, but not enough to be not in a nasty way. Do you know what I mean? You are a cheeky little bugger, Capricorn. Cheeky little bugger. Because you... Oh, God, you need to tell you how to play this person. And I don't mean play them as in, like, you're being a player or anything like that. I do sense, you know what I mean, that you do have genuine feelings for them. I really do. Let me get a couple over here. Because I feel I should. I do feel you have genuine feelings for them, but you already knew you were karmically or like spiritually connected, universally, cosmically connected. Okay, and maybe things have been a bit tumultuous or something like that. But you thought, no, if I play it this way, they'll see it. They'll come back to me. If I just sit here and wait, they'll come back to me. If I just believe in the balance, believe in the status quo, that's what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. The status quo of the universe, they'll come back. Or they will come to me. Yeah, you knew it. You knew it. And the truth is, you feel they know that they're karmically or spiritually or cosmically connected to you as well. It's been a wish. It's been a dream. It's been written in the stars. It's bound to happen. But there was it did get a bit close once. It did. There was some assumptions along the way. There was some miscommunication, some assumptions, some bumps. But it was like, be patient, be patient. Bide my time. If I do this and don't do that, they'll come back around. Because if they don't bring themselves back around, you knew the universe was going to bring them back around. Well played, Cappies. I'm going to leave you with that. Well played. Well played, you sneaky little bugger. But well played. Fabulous. Fabulous, Cappies. Fabulous. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have for you? Week ending the 31st of March 2019. Sorry, let me just grab water, please. Put me into that. Not now though. Too many. Okay, Aquarius, I just want to say some of you are in for weekend. There was a lot there, but there was definitely apparent. Oh God, you're getting love offers as well. Messages of love heading your way as well. Yeah, Mercury's definitely coming out of retrograde. Messages of love, Aquarius, and possible water sign or air sign, obviously, but messages of love coming your way. I feel someone's been missing you, actually. Someone has really been missing you. Oh, we love this card. He's so squeaky. Okay. Yes, definitely message of love coming your way. If you're already in a relationship, expect some flirty and impish text messages if you aren't with each other over the weekend, or one of you is working or something along them lines. If you're looking for a relationship, there is definitely one heading your way. I feel you'll also get some pretty flirty and interesting text messages, shall we say. Oh, Aquarius, good weekend for you. Definitely a good weekend for you. Back's going. I've ordered a new chair, and I just wish it would have worked because my back drives me nuts. Right. What else do we have for our Aquarius over the weekend, please? Karmic relationship. Really said tantric. Slip of the tongue. That's oh, never mind. I just make up my own dirty jokes. Don't worry about me. Slip of the tongue. Oh no. Okay. I can tell you're an air sign. Okay, Aquarius. So, flirty messages, offers of love coming in. Okay. But for some reason, you or they, and I don't understand why, because this is a karmic connection, okay? This is, like we said, this is, a lot of people see this as a soulmates card, but this is a karmic connection. Here's the messages of love coming in, right? And they're meant, you know, they're meant because they're by a queen, so they're meant. This is an emotional person who knows their emotions, all right? They're not afraid to show their emotions or anything like that, okay? So they're like that. They're the one offering this to the cups, okay? This is, yeah, we have got someone who just wants to be on their own and feels betrayed and stabbed in the back. What the fuck is that about? What's this about? Is it that you've got a friend and the friend thought you were thought you were an item, and this new love offer coming in makes them feel betrayed by you or something along them lines? You know, if you've got a friend of the other sex, same sex, whatever, you know how you rock and roll. I don't need to know. It's your business, you know, everyone to their own. But is it that someone feels by this love offer coming in and or someone, if you're already in a relationship, you know, someone's nose is out of joint about it, basically. Whatever is going on over here with these nice messages, loving messages, like I said, someone who is emotionally stable, not afraid to show their emotions, definitely to do with relationships, love, new love offer, a relationship you're already in. It's a karmic connection, yet someone, like I said, possible Virgo or possible air sign, is feeling stabbed in the back and on their own and just shitty. Why is that? That one. You see, this, if this is a new relationship, this is something you've been hoping and dreaming for. This is something you've been calling the universe to bring you, okay? And your prayers are being answered, okay? What you have been trying to manufacture, what you've been trying to manifest, what you've been trying, the energies you have been putting out in order to bring this love back to you, back to you, you've done, and it's working. Yet we've still got this over here on the side, someone who is put out, someone who is just feeling very pushed aside, betrayed, upset about. I mean, is this you thinking, oh, hang on, this sounds too good to be true? Because if it is, you know, if last time it didn't work out or something, and you're feeling, oh, maybe I should just be on my own, and oh, it's a bit scary, I feel like I'm going to get betrayed or something like that. It's bullshit. You're not going to be betrayed at all. This is real, okay? And if you're already in a relationship, then this is getting deeper. This is becoming more meaningful. This is you know, there's going to be little flirty messages back and forth and stuff like that. Someone is pulling away because of this, and it's not you or the person you're. Someone is put out by this. I'm assuming you. Well, no. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I feel, right, that what it is if you're in a relationship, there is someone from your past or someone you've known for a long time from your childhood or something like that who may have thought you were single, may have thought you were looking their way, or, you know, like, depends if you're in a relationship, this person may have thought you were single. If you aren't in a relationship, they might have thought they were in for a chance, and this love thing has come your way, or your relationship has deepened, and this person over here is put out by it. They're emotionally upset about it. They feel you've betrayed them, even though the card's telling me you've done jack shit. You have done nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong, and yet someone is so put out by it. Now, I don't see them taking any action towards you regarding this, which is good. I don't see them doing that. But be aware that someone is very put out about this and feels very upset and hurt and is literally like crawled into a shell about it. So maybe if, you know, with all this going well in your little messages back and forth and that, maybe you don't want to broadcast it too much because it is actually hurting someone. And I know that's not fair, because if you're in a good mood, you should be able to, and you're happy, you should be able to shout it from the rooftops. But I know as the caring sign that you are, you would hate to think you were hurting someone. So you just, like I said, I don't feel this person's going to be taking any action to you about it, especially not over the weekend anyway. Especially not over the weekend, but someone is hurt, so you might just want to keep your eye open for that. All right, my lovelies, but love-wise for you, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, that was Aquarius. Pisces, little fishy. So I'm thinking of you two girls. Riri, Jacqueline, Brienne. Kind of think of you two now when I do Pisces. Lovely girls. Younger than me, how dare they, but lovely girls nevertheless. Love you. Right, let's see what we've got for our Pisces this weekend. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Oh. Pisces, week ending the 31st of the 3rd, 2019. Really? Okay. Got some conflicting going on here. Now, whether this is with you yourself or someone else over something you heard or you have read. Oh dear, dear. What you doing, Pisces? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Right. Pisces I'm connecting with. It's feeling a little conflicted. May have been having some arguments or quarrels. Not saying that's the case, but I feel it's more feeling conflicted or a little confused over something that you have read, you have seen or heard, but it's not been... It's something online. I feel it's either a note you've seen or a text you've seen or a Facebook post or something along them lines. And this has got you thinking, I'm a little stuck now. Well, a lot stuck, actually. A lot stuck and unsure of what to do. Let's see if we can work out why, my lovelies. Let's see what we can do about this. But the Pisces I'm connected to, this is what is going on. You've seen something, something has come to light. Why are you What are you doing? I haven't walked 10,000 steps. I've been shuffling cards, you idiot. The Fitbit. Well done, you've walked 10,000 steps. I can assure you I haven't. I've had my arse here most of the day. Apart from the local shop to get some cigarettes, but I drove there. Sorry, back to your reading, Pisces. Stupid Fitbit. Yeah, you've definitely seen something. Like I said, you've seen, it's either been like an email, a text message, it's been something you've seen online, someone's status update or something like that, or someone's tagged something in something, and this has got you thinking, whoa, hang on, oh shit, what do I do now? Oh God, and like, you know, this has been going on, and oh, now do I do this, do I do that? But like, you're conflicted within yourself and unsure of what to do, and you're quite blindsided by it and kind of trapped. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting for the Pisces I'm connecting to. Yes, too many. And you kind of knew this might happen, which is really bizarre. You had an inkling something like this may transpire. Weird. 1 second, let me just get confirmation on that. You have a feeling something like this might transpire, and you're thinking, I'm just going to put myself into work. I'm not sure how to deal with this and what I've seen and what's come to light, so I think I'm just going to put myself into work. But in the back of my head, I did think something like this might happen, but I'm still not sure what to do. This is why you're conflicted. Yeah, it's got you thinking, what do I do now? Because either way, whatever... So you're going to throw yourself into work, but either way, this is going to be hanging in the back of your head, and it's going to be, you're going to find it a bit disruptive. You're like, what do I do? Do I just do nothing and see what transpires? But if I hang around and do nothing too long, it could end up being more disruption than necessary. More of this one for you, lovelies. But in the back of your mind, you thought this might happen. Whatever this situation is, you thought it might be there. You are throwing yourself into work though. But I feel it's almost like by throwing yourself into work, you're almost kind of burying your head in the sand with regards to it. And I feel that may lead to more ick than need be. Sorry, I just Mercury still. Yeah, more ick than need be. More. I feel if you do nothing, it could then possibly come back and bite you on the arse. And I don't think it's your arse that needs to be bit. Makes sense. Don't feel it's your arse that needs to be bit. And that one. Okay, this thing that you've read, it's, you know, I think for some of you, it's going to be about some sort of gambling, some sort of betting, some sort of putting money where it shouldn't have been, or it may like some sort of investment, but it was kind of rogue, or money has been sent off somewhere, or invested into something, or and it turns out it was like some sort of scam or something like that. And it's like, shit, what do I do now? And I think that's why you found yourself into work, because I think there's been some money lost here. There's been some money lost here. Pisces I'm connecting with. And if you don't, I think that's where your dilemma lies. If you don't do anything, if you just like concentrate on work and think, you know what I mean, just try and forget about it. I think in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, hang on, this could happen to someone else. and then I might get considered part of this scam or this situation, you know, and also because of the sign that you are and how you give and give and give of your time, your energy, your emotions, until there's literally nothing left. And because you are very, very loving, very, very loving, part of you is also thinking, if I do nothing about this, this could happen to other people, and you know, the thought of someone else having to go through this is not good. But what do I do? I kind of thought it could happen, didn't want to believe it could happen. Now it has happened, and I'm sort of blindsided, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. But it's kind of, I've kind of lost money or some sort of work prestige or something like that. Something has slipped, either financially or work-wise. It has slipped, and it's because of you believed in something that you put time, energy and money into, and it wasn't really real, or it wasn't what you perceived it to be. I hope that's making sense to who I'm connecting with. Oh, can you give me 1 minute? I'm nearly finished. Nearly finished. 1 minute. I know you want to do wee-wees. 1 minute. 1 minute. Don't let this, I feel this is going to make you withdraw into yourself quite a bit, guys. And I don't, and yeah, you're feeling a little defeated by it as well. This is, you know what, I can't leave you like that. Give me a bit of advice for our Pisces, please. Give me another message for our Pisces. Won't be long, darling. Won't be long. No. Give me something for them, because I can't leave them like that. That's a maybe. It's no good telling them to find inner strength, is it? Sorry, I'm a little rude. A little rude to my my guide occasionally, but it's just as blunt with me. Well, one of them. Give me something else for our Pisces, please. Balance does get restored, okay? Balance does get restored, and it's telling you to be strong. Most people in situations like this, oh, be strong. But anyway, balance will get restored. You will find balance is restored. That's all I can give you. It won't let me give. I mean, we are only reading up to Sunday, so it won't give me more than that at the moment. But balance will be restored. Sorry, guys, that's a tough one. Whoever that is, I'm afraid I cannot give you more than that at the moment. I'm afraid I can't. Tune in Monday, because I'll do the start of the week readings on Monday. All right, my lovelies, and we'll see where we get with that. Okay, my darling, so that is everybody's reading for the weekend, so to speak. Weekend. Get your teeth in, Lisa, at some point, will you? Yes, so I will see you all on Monday, and Aries, your birthday readings will be up at some stage next week. All right. If you're new to the channel, I hope you've liked what you've seen. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button. To my continued subbies. Thought that was a little overplayed, Lisa, and dramatic, wasn't it? But anyway, I will catch up with you all soon. All right, you take care. Have a great weekend, or at least try.